I'm Zoey.
I'm Niki.
I'm Willow.
And together we're the Power Rangers.
Hey.
Anyway.
This game is called Change My Mind. Basically, we just try and change each other's minds based on what the cards say.
We also met the people that make this game at PAX West this year.
Yeah,
and
they were so nice.
Yeah, big shout out to them for giving us this copy. It's really fun, and you should check them out if you watch this and you like it.
Let's get this game started.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, this one's hard. I just glanced and read it.
Worst sense to lose. Sight, touch,
Oh,
hearing,
shit.
smell, or taste.
Okay.
Okay, and my favorite part about this game is you're not thinking about what you would want. You're thinking about what they're gonna pick. And that's a stumper, man. I feel like, okay, yeah. I'm between two for my last two.
This one's so
I'm
tough.
overthinking it.
It's
I feel like I still did what I thought what I would do.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right, Willow, what you got?
Okay, first off, I have hearing because I like music way too much to lose my ability to hear things. The second is a touch because I'm a very snuggly person. I like hugging and touching things, and it helps me ground myself when I'm dissociated to touch something sharp.
Sure.
Yeah, like pokey, because it like reminds me that I'm awake and not dreaming, so like helps me.
I do that with my
Okay.
nails sometimes.
Yeah, the next one is sight, because I'm already kind of losing my sight in one eye, so it would suck, but it wouldn't be like the worst thing in the world for me at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have smell and taste pretty much exactly the same, because if you lose your sense of smell, it affects your sense of taste. And if you lose your sense of taste, it does kind of affect your sense of smell anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So they're kind of the
Hear
same.
me out. Even if they're the same, I feel like losing taste is much worse than smell still. Because like smell, if
Yeah.
you smell something bad, you're like, that,
Yeah.
you lose that. But
Right.
tasting
That is
food,
true.
eating
Yeah.
food.
Yes, as much as they are so deeply connected with one another, I feel like personally, tasting a bad taste is much easier to avoid than smelling a bad smell.
Yeah.
And if you lost your smell, then like that wouldn't be quite as bad as losing your taste, because like if you are missing out on more good things than bad things with
Right.
taste, whereas if you're losing out on your smell, it's about an even number of bad things and good things.
So that actually reminds me of a story. I am going to switch it, but I'm going to explain why. And
Okay.
it's not for the reason why you would think.
I love
Because I
this.
just remembered I have a friend who is in biostudies, right? They're studying like animals and things
Yeah.
like that. And for this, they have to take animals apart.
Right.
And he would take the animals apart and then they would go eat lunch afterwards. And so now, sometimes if he smells rotting, he gets hungry.
Yeah.
And I think
Your
that
brain,
would be
the brain does
awful.
crazy shit, man.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I'm flipping that. Yeah, he was like, I bit into a pizza and I didn't realize it was rotten until like 3 bites in, where I was like, this is kind of weird
Yeah.
tasting. And then he looked at it and it was moldy. Yeah.
Listen, my only other pitch for you is you're such a creative person. Like, how could you do that without eyeballs?
This
That's
is
what
true.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
How would you do your makeup?
Your eyeballs.
How many
Your
hobbies would you have
makeup.
left? I know listening to music is important, but like, so many of your hobbies use your eyeballs. Like
That is
video
true.
games
Photos.
and photos and doing your makeup and drawing
The thing is,
and
I
eyeballs.
dissociate so much, I
are
think I'd be fine. Most of my life, I've just kind of like gone on autopilot with things. No,
Eyeballs.
I go pretty autopilot with things. Like I don't always see things.
But how are you gonna autopilot without your eyeballs? What if you bump into stuff?
I got muscle memory for makeup. Like
I
even
get
if it
it.
looks
Yeah.
bad, people will be like, "Wow, she did it, what you can't see."
That's true.
Oh man.
Sympathy
Like,
points.
Yeah, there's the
do.
sympathy points.
I don't even
So
like
shouldn't that
all
go
sympathy
higher?
points.
No, because
See,
it
I
wouldn't
think
be
in
the
my
worst.
brain, I was just
Oh,
like, she
that's
wouldn't
true.
want to lose her sight that bad because you do so many creative things.
No,
Yeah.
mine's hearing. Mine's hearing for sure.
Which
I
makes
like
sense.
That
for
makes
music
sense. It
and
really
stuff.
does.
Yeah.
Right, how you feeling? You locked in?
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Locked in.
you know.
Mhm.
You know, I wiggled you a little bit.
A little, yeah.
I wiggled you a little bit. I wiggled you just enough to get 2 points.
I
Okay.
wiggled you enough to get 1.
It looks
One.
like I got 2.
Whoa, you had taste at the top?
Food.
Bold move, yeah. I mean, I get it. I too love eating. It's very important. I'm constantly excited.
Brings so much joy.
That's true. I'm constantly excited that I live in a day and age where people have figured out that eating is fun.
I also just hear her go nom nom all the time.
That's true.
She do be snacking.
She
do be nomming.
She do
I
be
do
snacking.
actually say nom sometimes.
Oh my god, yes, bitch. What food do I get when I'm drunk?
Oh,
Bro, there's an easy. Everyone's gonna get 1 point on this one if they know anything about me as a person.
I hope so, honestly.
I really, but like the other ones I have to think about.
yeah, this is tough.
Now I have to think. I placed my first one with such ease that now I have to use my brain, and that's hard some days.
Especially because like a couple of them are similar and not at the same time.
Yeah,
Very similar and not.
that's what I'm going with.
This one's definitely last though. No
See,
one
that's-
can move my last place. I would like to see you try.
I am.
I'm a staunch hater of one of these places.
Okay, I'm concerned.
No, me too.
Okay.
Damn.
All right.
What's that? Oh,
I hope that whatever I did as far as that goes was right.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Oh god, I can't flip these. My nails are too big. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, first of all, Taco Bell is like one of the only fast foods I'll actually just eat recreationally in a normal setting. I eat too much Taco Bell probably, but it's fine. My husband used to work there and he's told me things that are gross and they are few and far between compared to most other fast food places. So,
Yeah. Hear me out though.
yeah,
Jack in the Box.
you know,
You can get tacos there.
that's true.
You can get so many
But
options.
you know where you
there.
can get tacos? Taco Bell.
Well, yeah, I'm
Why
not
would-
disagreeing with that, but
I'm
for
also-
the next one.
I'm a black bean crunch wrap girly. So, and I can get a black bean crunch
But
wrap.
you
at
can
Jack
get
in the Box.
like so many other things, like egg rolls.
That's true. I used to eat a lot of Jack in the Box, specifically only the like weird snack sides
Oh, I did
in
the
high
teriyaki
school.
bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't stand that shit.
I did that. That was the worst, and I
Yeah.
was like, this is my guilty pleasure.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But I also haven't been to Jack in the Box in like 10 years.
Valid.
I feel
They
like
still have weird items though.
yeah.
And if you're drunk
I just
and
don't
you want
ever
options,
think of it.
Well, the thing is, they have a munchie meal at Jack in the Box, so I
Okay.
would go there high.
That's
I've
fair.
been there one time in my life.
That's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
My reasoning behind McDonald's is one of my favorite guilty pleasure foods is French fries and vanilla ice cream.
Oh yeah.
If
Well, when
Dairy
is that
Queen was on this
supposed to
menu,
be?
Dairy Queen is not on this list, that would be second.
Yeah.
Because I could get onion rings and soft serve vanilla ice cream, and then I dip them, and it fucks. So that's why McDonald's. is
But
where
Wendy's
it is.
fries and McDonald's fries are different.
Yeah,
They hit
Wendy's fries
different.
and Frosties, for me at least, hit way harder.
I've only eaten at a Wendy's once in my life, and it was pretty good.
Did you try
yeah,
the Frosty
it's
and-
better than all those other options besides Taco Bell.
Okay, but like,
Okay, but did you try
there's
the
a
fries
McDonald's
and
close to
Frosty?
my house.
And they have a blue
Convenient.
bag.
Yeah.
They just got E. coli. Maybe
That's
you
true.
shouldn't go there. That should just be
That
down
was
just for that.
specifically the quarter pounders, though.
That's true.
Yeah, still
Because they use a different patty for the quarter pounder. I know because my husband got E. coli.
Oh my
Like,
God.
no cap. He was like, why did I feel so sick? Maybe we should just, because we randomly, it was a night that I like got off at like 10:30 here. And he was like,
Wild.
man, that
Yeah.
quarter pounder fucked
See,
me up.
it
and
made
then
him sick.
the
He
news-
needs to go further down on
Yeah.
that list.
I mean, but if
And
she's
they
not
don't-
getting the quarter pounder,
They don't
you
clean those
just-
soft serve
and that's what McDonald's is
machines.
known for. You get the French fries,
It's true.
hot
Wendy's
out
is
the
known for
fryer.
that.
No,
With the Frosty.
disagree.
The
the Frosty,
combo.
sure, but the French fries are a no for me.
Really? The French fries with the Frosty for me at Wendy's are way better than McDonald's French fries by a long shot. You know why? Because they're incredibly salty.
That's fair.
They're super
I-
salty and I love the
I
salt.
don't know what Wendy's French fries taste like.
Dude, okay, after
They're kind of
this,
thicker
go
too,
to
right?
Wendy's. Yes, after this, you're going
Apparently.
to Wendy's. And you're going to get
Apparently.
a French fry
Okay,
and
yeah.
a Frosty. We are going to
Okay.
order one on DoorDash.
Yeah. Yeah.
No matter what your choices end up being, we
Yeah.
need to make you try this because that is like one of the most iconic
I
things
feel
about
like
Wendy's.
though, and hear me out, changing it before you've done that
Mhm.
isn't really a great idea.
Yeah.
That is valid.
But also
That's
too,
valid.
like I've only been to Wendy's a few times, but I will say, like every time the fries are like hot.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten fries from McDonald's many times, and they're like cold and old.
And squishy.
That's fair. Every once in a while, you do get a bad McDonald's fry.
And they're like squishy.
And the
Yeah.
soft
I like
serve,
the crunch.
I mean, coming from somebody who used to work at a Sonic, the soft serve machines be suspicious.
Okay, fine. I'll switch just these two. But we can all just
What's your
agree as a
reasoning
whole.
for that though? Because like if you're not eating Wendy's, then why are you switching it?
At least they
Because
have
in
ice
theory,
cream.
it sounds good.
In theory,
And they always have ice cream. I've never been to a Wendy's,
but
and they're
not
like,
in
"We don't have frosting
practice,
today."
Miss Ma'am.
But hear me out, the Jack in the Box, though.
Jack in the Box
get
can say
so
where it's
many
at. She hasn't been there
options.
for a decade. She's not going back.
She should reconsider.
I'm more likely to go to a Wendy's than I am to go to a Jack in the Box just because I know what Wendy's will give me.
And
It's
have
been
a
so
Krabby
long
Patty
since
right
I've been
now.
to Jack in the Box. I don't care about SpongeBob.
No,
They're not
but
gonna
they
sell me
do
that
have a
shit
boo
with
bag.
dog. Okay, that's
Did
fair.
you see the cute little figure?
Okay, but can we all agree that Burger King's dog shit?
Burger King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burger King is terrible. Why are they still? How does Burger King still exist?
Because they're nostalgic for me, even though they taste awful. So I get like one burger from them every
I
year.
can't go
You like
there.
burnt food?
No, but I really like the Hershey Sundae pies.
Burger King is ass. Okay,
How are you
leaving
feeling?
them. We're secure.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up. I know.
Damn, bitch!
I got all.
That's
of
why she was
them.
fighting so hard on everything we were saying. Clearly, you had all of them.
Damn, bitch!
Yep, I almost.
I
had
see
all of them.
you. Okay. Sheesh.
I feel like at this point I know what you like to eat.
That's fair. I appreciate that about you.
I also had 3.
Burger King.
Yeah, I was trying
Fix
to
your
switch that
shit.
A&E, and I'm
I was like,
desperate.
don't you dare
I
ruin my
know.
perfect score.
Hottest Baldy.
Oh my
God.
god.
They're all
the
freaks.
best.
Okay.
Okay, Lord Voldemort, Homer Simpson, Squidward, Gollum, Dr. Evil.
Oh shit.
Okay, I know what order I'd put these in, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's always such a wild card
I
every
know.
time.
you think
Okay,
you know
okay,
where
okay,
it hits at, and then it's always a surprise.
I know.
I know sometimes I think back, I'm like, why did I pick that?
It was where your heart was, man.
I guess so.
The heart wants what the heart wants, and the heart wants a hot baldy.
The hottest
The
Baldy.
hottest baldy.
The hottest Baldy.
Okay, but like.
Okay.
Okay.
Those are my picks.
Okay.
I flip
Yeah.
mine. Okay.
Okay, yes.
And then tell us a little bit about
First
why.
one, Lord Voldemort.
Yeah.
Snake
Sorry,
Man.
I didn't say
clearly.
that.
I'm a Slytherin at heart, so obviously he would be my number one.
I was like,
That's
she was
fair, me
Bellatrix.
too.
She was Bellatrix. And you know who
Right?
Bellatrix
Nikki,
fucks
I think
with?
we have the
Lord
same idea.
Voldemort.
yeah.
Do they?
And
I think so.
And
I don't
then
remember.
Squidward.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
He has all those arms and
Yeah,
tentacles,
yeah.
and he would stare at me.
yeah.
You're into the tentacles.
I'm not, unless it's Squidward.
Okay,
what about
yeah.
handsome
No, I can understand that.
Handsome
See,
Squidward's
exactly.
Exactly.
He's serving cunt, and I respect
And
him.
I know,
Yeah.
I know he can glow up, so that's
Yep.
like potential there.
Mhm.
And he would serenade me with
Yeah.
his shitty clarinet.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
And then Dr. Evil.
Okay.
Personality,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
And
I
you
get
get a
that.
mini-me, you
Yeah.
know?
He can
Yeah,
make you laugh.
And like sharks with laser beams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gollum, because you know he has,
He's Gollum.
because he's Gollum,
He'll
and
call you my
he's
breakfast.
like you know I could go antiquing with
Yeah.
him because he can find all like the really good items. And then I fucking hate Homer, so
That
Okay.
listen. But you know,
I like the
You know-
Simpsons, but I hate
you
the
know
Homer.
what Homer is? A wife guy. If you were Marge, he would worship the ground he'd walk on.
I mean, have you watched it?
Yeah, the first like 5 seasons, which are the only good ones. Yeah,
He's not that good of a husband.
but he's a wife guy.
Okay, but hear me out.
He's forgetful and kind of stupid,
Squidward versus
but like
Dr. Evil. One is a major bummer.
Which one?
Squidward.
that's fair.
This is true. I
He
would
is
But
a
have you seen him when he's handsome?
That
He's not
doesn't
even a
mean
bummer
he's
anymore.
a bummer.
No, he wasn't when he was handsome. He was fucking
He was
rocking
really into
Everyone
himself.
only
though.
cared about his
Himself.
face.
Yeah, he was really into himself.
Yeah.
He's a
He is-
narcissist.
Full
Do you want to be with
ballerina.
a narcissist?
I guess-
Handsome
Okay.
Squidward also changed his chest. Do you remember the chest hair and the pecs that he got after he got smacked in the face?
He did have some pretty fat yitties.
Yeah.
Now that
That
I'm
is
thinking
true.
about it,
That
I
is
think
true.
I would switch those because Dr. Evil has a better personality.
Yeah.
You know what else Dr.
Personality.
Evil
True.
has?
It makes you hotter.
He has a fucking pool full of sharks with lasers on it.
Right.
That is fair.
And
That's
I
true.
think,
And you know what Squidward has? A clarinet.
and you know, okay, hear me out.
What do you do with that
Hear me out.
What do you do with it?
Hear me out. I'm going to places.
You're
I'm going
going?
places. You know what Dr. Evil isn't?
What?
A wizard Nazi.
I'm okay with that. That's not gonna change.
No.
These two are not gonna change.
But look,
I love Voldemort.
I know you love him.
Okay, Tom Riddle though.
Tom Riddle. We're talking about who's hottest Baldy.
Was Tom Riddle bald?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
But he's still Tom Riddle.
I think
I
Dr.
fucking
Evil
hate
could
Homer.
provide
You
for
love
you.
snakes.
Yeah, I do love snakes.
Yeah.
True.
And he got a big snake.
He's gonna slither in.
Nagini. He has that huge snake. Nagini.
Oh yeah.
I just think Dr. Evil has more to offer
Yeah.
as a human being.
I think it's more to offer than Lord
Yeah, but we're talking about
$1
hottest.
million.
Yeah.
Yes.
He could steal you so much money.
Is money
never gets it,
make
though.
you the hottest Baldy though?
No.
No.
Being evil to the core does.
Exactly.
That evil laugh is really killing me.
No one else is trying to like change up these bottom three. It's so funny. Y'all are like, okay, clearly Lord Voldemort and Dr. Evil going at it.
Okay, but like, how is Gollum more attractive than Homer Simpson?
Yeah. If
At least Homer Simpson is a man.
If we're
And I'm saying this as I have a Lord of the Rings forearm piece, and I'm saying this with my whole heart and soul. Gollum is he is kind of baby boy. He deserves to be protected at all costs.
hottest?
But
Exactly, yeah.
okay. Gollum is baby.
insane.
That's like wanting to make out with your dog.
I didn't say I would make out with them.
Okay, hear me
The
out.
hottest though.
Gollum is cute.
He would do what I would
Gollum
say.
is baby.
Yeah.
Homer Simpson, not a great choice, but like
He got a dad
he's
bod
got
going
dad
on.
bod.
Yeah.
He's got dad bod.
And he strangles his
yeah.
son.
He does strangle his son.
They stopped doing that in like 1998.
He's very
Yeah, they did.
disciplinary. And he likes drinking a lot of beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a beer dad.
I don't know. To
Yeah.
me, I'm
Yeah.
like, I could tell Gollum, I can like boss around Gollum and he would just be like, yes, master.
Oh, so you're going
Only if
with
you had the ring, bitch.
Yeah. He doesn't want
Right.
shit from
Are you
if
Bilbo
don't-
Baggins?
Are you Bilbo?
No,
From the
he's,
Shire?
he's giving me the ring.
No, he's not.
No, he isn't.
He
No.
would. He
If he's in my cage, he will.
He would kill you for it.
He would
He would absolutely
literally
kill you
murder
for
you
it.
for it.
Have you seen how he treats fish?
Fine.
Great.
Even though I fucking hate Homer and I would divorce him in a heartbeat.
Okay, that's not the.
That's
yeah,
fine.
do
Yeah.
that.
It's not who
Get
you
it, Green.
married.
Yeah.
Y'all clearly
This is
wanted
fuck,
me
marry,
to do
kill.
that.
It's Gollum. How are you feeling? Locked in?
No, I'm gonna switch him.
Are you for real?
All that work, I'm sorry.
All that work for what?
Because I don't like Homer.
So horrible.
I'm locked in.
God damn it. I'm learning so much.
I don't think I
about
got
all
any of
this
these right.
sad.
Hey,
Okay,
it's
I
not all about
obviously-
looks,
no, but
okay?
yeah.
It's not all about looks.
Why did I think?
I didn't get two.
Why did I
points.
think that you put Squidward second?
I love that we all put D at the end though, except for Zoe.
I think I did put him second, and then I switched him and Dr. Evil.
That's right, and I needed that.
I
Thank you for
originally-
my 2 points.
I originally did have these switched.
That's fair.
Nikki, how many did you get?
None.
I got none as well, so only Mar got one.
Listen.
I'm out here fighting for my life, but I also
You
knew
were fighting so hard.
I love games like
I'm a Slytherin too, but I'm not a Death Eater apologist because I'm not a fucking Nazi.
don't come there.
Wow.
Oh, it's Seawim.
Yeah, don't come.
Uh-huh.
Don't come there.
Oh,
My eye
Oh no!
inside of me.
I love that the gay got this one.
yeah.
I love this for me. My face, up my nose, my mom's Thanksgiving turkey.
Excuse me?
Oh no!
Okay, hold on.
This is terrible.
Everything about this is distressing.
Yeah, that's. I'm locking it in. I don't even care.
Okay, so where you want the least cum to be is
Correct.
the top.
The one that you would be the angriest if your partner did.
How is your relationship with your family, Mark?
Yeah, does your mother host Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Thank you for
That
giving me that
answers
information.
Are y'all ready?
Yes.
No.
Don't fuck with my food.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
Mar likes food.
I
Don't
love
touch the food.
Yeah.
Especially her mother's turkey.
And that ruins
Up my
the dinner for the
nose.
whole family.
Hate that.
Mhm.
That would be
That's
very,
like life-threatening.
yeah. I don't want it up my nose. I'm okay.
And your sinuses?
Yeah, no. My eye, don't blind me.
Yeah.
I know it happens for some people. I don't really experience a lot of that, but I guess that's why these exist, right?
That would be
That's
terrible
brutal.
having to clean cum off your eyelashes.
My face, kind of unavoidable.
Yeah, that's where it's supposed to be. If you're gonna become dog.
If you're gonna,
yeah.
So hear me out.
right?
Mhm.
I
You are not on birth control. You want a baby?
no, but I also don't deal with it, so I don't worry about it.
There's
that much.
spermicide.
I
thinking
don't
that
have
plan
to worry
B,
about
plan
it, so
B,
this is the least
plan
of
B.
my concerns.
I'm just saying, no, but in this hypothetical, I'm assuming this is man jizz because if it was a woman, I don't know how it would get in there, you know?
Turkey
Like I don't think they're are they really that aggressive? Anyway, that's not the point. The point is
I can. We
point
talk about
is-
logistics.
Insemination is yes. Yeah, but like that's not how. But anyway, my point is, all of these things are a potential temporary discomfort. One of them is an at least 18-year commitment.
I think you
Plan B.
have
What if you want kids?
all of them in the right spots. Like they all make the most sense.
For
that's
me-
why I did them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
eye and nose are so fucking close together. Because I don't want to snort it up my nose.
That's
Right.
fair.
I
Your
think I would
body-
hate it more in my
Yeah.
nose than I would my eye.
You gotta
For
breathe
me,
it
I'm
constantly.
like, the thing is, I just like have such a reactionary
Like, how to
brain
get up there.
anything near my face
Mm.
that I don't think it even like really reach my eye. I think it just kind of
Yeah.
get on my eye.
Okay.
Imagine blowing your nose and it's cum.
Yeah, that sounds like the worst.
That's so
That sounds like the
bad.
worst.
Right.
Wait.
Which is why it's so terrible.
Yeah, it sounds really bad to be in the nose.
Yeesh.
It's in a good spot. It's in a good spot. Because you're right, you don't want to fuck with the food.
Especially my mom.
Yeah.
I think that one's perfect because that's not only ruining your day. All the other ones are just ruining your day. Or
It's
I
everybody's day.
stand by potentially your life.
Yeah, okay. Here's the thing though. I think it would be worse to get it in the eye than the nose because it's easier to get an infection in your eye if you get cum in it than if you get in your nose. In your nose, you can just kind of blow it out.
Because I got
yeah.
a piercing.
I disagree.
But like,
I think the
really,
nose is pretty awful.
It's
you can also
You
get
have
some
eye
so
wash.
bad.
You have eye wash. I mean, most people have eye drops.
Yeah, but it's so like,
And it's
easy
easier to
get pink
clean.
eye.
It's easier to clean out your eye than it is like your sinuses and your nose.
I don't know, man. Many
I mean, you're just
processes.
like,
yeah.
cum rockets,
I
not
feel like
rocket.
they're equally that. I feel like those two options I feel like are equally horrifying to me.
Yeah, they're bad.
Yeah, they're both bad.
To me, I just imagine, okay, you're in the moment, right? And you're like, ah, and you breathe in, right? And it like goes
Yeah, and then it
even
goes all
further
in your
up
brain.
your nose.
I don't
You know how they used to
Yeah.
scoop
Right?
mummies' brains out with like a little hook?
They're gonna find cum there.
See, for me,
When
my
you die.
eyes are
They're
sensitive.
gonna find cum there when you die.
I love that.
For me, like my eyes are
It's
so
gonna fossilize
sensitive.
in
I
your
don't
brain.
like touching my eyes, even though I put in contacts. So I don't want anything to touch my eyes. I've fucking taken a booger out of my nose. I don't fucking care putting anything in my nose. You put like little tweezers in there, whatever. But I do not want to touch my eye. I don't want anything on my eyeball.
get, like,
I don't like my eyes being affected.
Protective wear.
Yeah, put some goggles on.
I can't
You
see
need the goggles for your
We're
nose unless you don't
strapped
want
in.
to
I'm
breathe.
strapped in, babe.
Ready
I'm
for you.
sure some people
I'm
do that.
strapped and I'm strapped.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway. Is this your unlocked in hands?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we all got
We all got
Thanksgiving.
the first one.
But I thought,
You thought the gay would. I know.
I was
Shocked
thinking
you.
about,
One.
Babies.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's my worst nightmare. I know that some people aren't about, like, if other people are fine with that. I would be a terrible parent.
But birth
Going down
control,
another
There are
I
options.
know she's not on it.
Okay, but I could be.
In
plan
this
B.
hypothetical scenario, you're on.
Yeah.
Plan Bs exist.
That too.
That's, but that fucks you up for like a day.
Spermicide, it kills it.
That's true.
One day. Oh no.
I don't know, man. All right, one more lap around the table.
Yeah, that
this is
feels
for all the,
good.
this is for all the fucking beans. Okay, not really. It's yours.
Yeah.
all the beans.
I'm gonna go with what would be the worst on a 15-hour flight.
Oh,
Okay.
So, like,
man.
what is the worst at the top?
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's crying babies,
Mm.
1,000 snakes on a plane, which is hilarious.
Uh-huh.
Members of Al Qaeda, which is insane that they put that on here.
Yeah.
A singing religious
Ooh.
group and Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, these are unhinged for this one.
How do you quantify some of these things?
Okay. I think I've.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about you. Fuck.
Yeah.
This is so hard. This one is so hard. This one is so hard because in my heart, I want to put them all on the exact same level, except maybe one of them.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I think.
One of them seems pretty inoffensive. Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
ready?
no, I'm switching those two. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, I'm locked in.
My first one is Al Qaeda because what the fuck?
Yeah, fair.
Just what the fuck?
So fair.
Then crying babies, because I cannot escape the sound. I can't, no matter what I do, headphones, nothing, I cannot escape it. I was singing religious group because I really, so many of them end up recording it and posting it on TikTok in the middle of the plane. And I don't want to be on someone else's video unless I consent. I don't want to deal with that. Then there's snakes, because snakes are cool. I like snakes. I'd pet a snake.
Yeah.
I'd like to chill with some snakes.
Yeah.
And then Jeffrey Dahmer, because he's not going to kill anyone on a plane. He's just flying on a plane.
Yeah, and you're not like little boys either. So
That's true. You're not as
Like, I'm
type.
fine.
okay, but hear me out.
Yeah.
How do you know that they're members of Al Qaeda? And you're on there for 15 hours.
I feel like
I'm
that would
assuming
happen.
they're actively
At
trying to
some
take the plane
point,
over.
that would happen.
Because there has to be an instigating factor in which you know that they are.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm assuming that they're actively trying to take the plane over in this.
For 15 hours?
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Religious trauma over babies that will eventually cry themselves to sleep at some point along the 15 hours.
Okay, but reverse hear me out. Singing is a lot easier to drown out with loud music than something screaming at you.
True.
And you could maybe like request a song.
That's true. Like for me,
I just couldn't handle that.
I've been to my mom loves going to Christmas Eve service. What do they do at Christmas Eve service?
They sing it.
Every song.
That's true.
They sing
Yeah.
like 2 verses,
That's
and then
true.
it's so much singing.
Yeah,
so I'm so
yeah.
desensitized to it that I think it'd be.
It's just so much easier to tune out.
Yeah.
I have one other thing to argue.
Yeah.
If we're not just talking about like level of threat to you bodily, but the fact that that's irritating that they exist, those 1,000 snakes did nothing wrong.
They did
No, I wanna
nothing
pet
wrong.
They did nothing wrong.
Versus Jeffrey
How
Dahmer?
are they worse to have on your flight than Jeffrey Dahmer? Jeffrey Dahmer, you have to like look at him and know what he did.
They could be posted.
Yeah, but what if they're all in a box in the cargo hold?
they
In the
could
cargo
be-
hold, what are they gonna do to
They
you?
could bite you.
If you want to pet them, if you want to love them, why are they higher than Jeffrey Dahmer?
Also,
He's not gonna murder you on a plane.
If a snake is, even if a snake is
could.
venomous, it'll only bite you in self-defense. What are you doing to those snakes to make them scary?
Accidentally stepping
They're
on his tail.
slithering through
Why
the whole
are they
walkway.
slithering
Yeah, but if
through
you're
the whole
careful-
walkway?
Because there's 1,000 of them.
Dude,
It's like being in a field of bees.
There's
the
no
aisles
way.
in airplanes are
I
so
wouldn't
fucking
want
small.
that.
There is
These
an
are so
order
fucking
to
small.
things
I'm so
about
actually
bringing
like
animals
bees.
onto
I
plane,
love
and those
bees.
would absolutely be in the cargo hold. You would never see them.
What if the snake slithers out of its little captivity and slithers all the way up?
What's the likelihood
If
of
they were
that?
gonna be
Versus
in
what
the
if you have
cargo
to
hold,
sit
I think
right
wouldn't
next to
be
Jeffrey
on the
Dahmer?
card. You would have some interesting conversations with him.
wanna
And
pet
you know
the
what?
snake.
He's charming. That's what
Is
they all
he?
said.
Charming.
That's what they all said.
Is he?
That's
You
how-
like Lord Voldemort and then saying Jeffrey Dahmer is charming is crazy.
I listened to a lot of murder documentaries, and everyone was so shocked when Jeffrey Dahmer got accused.
They always say that about average-looking white men.
Oh my god!
Ted Bundy. That was said about Ted Bundy.
Everybody also said Ted Bundy was attractive. That man looked like
I will fight for these snakes.
I agree.
More people said Jeffrey Dahmer was sus and kind of off than people said Ted Bundy.
That's
Ted
true.
Bundy had a major amount of women. Jeffrey Dahmer had some people that were like, I kind of went out with this guy, but not really, because I just gave weird vibes.
Jeffrey Dahmer ruined
Yeah.
a whole genre of glasses for people.
And he's
That's
absolutely
true.
gonna
This is
ruin your
true.
15-hour flight by being fucking weird.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
probably
just
like
there.
licking his teeth or doing something like weird shit. I don't know.
Only if there's a crying baby.
Talking to you
I
about
still
the
think-
animals he's killed.
Yeah, I still think that the snakes are innocent and don't deserve to
Yeah,
be
Jeffrey Dahmer's
considered
going in the
worse
back
than
to the
Jeffrey
cargo hold
Dahmer.
to try to kill the snakes and bottle them.
But
Yeah,
it's
he's
in
gonna
the
eat their heads or
conversation.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like, what if you're sitting next to him and you're just like, hey, what's up with you? And he just tells you.
I don't
all
want to
this
hear what he has to
confession shit.
say.
I think
That's
that'd be
way
fascinating.
more messed up than
I would
snakes.
rather hang out
You
with
know what the
1,000
You could write a
snakes?
whole book. You
Me
could write
too.
a whole ass book about it. It'd be like Confessions of Jeffrey Dahmer, what I heard on a 15-hour flight.
I love snakes.
I like snakes too.
I
Yeah,
think the
snakes
snakes
are
belong on the
great,
plane.
but
I'm sticking with mine.
1,000
Yeah.
of
I'm locking
them.
mine in. This is my thing.
Okay, but
Cat B. Cat B is what I picked.
damn.
I still think the snakes.
I still think the snakes too.
So
The snakes did nothing wrong.
Okay, to me, Al Qaeda may have been like lower just because I don't
I got
know, they
one.
probably would have taken it
got
over
one,
like
yeah.
not in the 15 hours, but like way
That's fair.
sooner.
They would have picked a shorter flight.
I
Otherwise, that's really
I figured
stressful.
with your
I
religious
understand your
trauma
logic.
that you'd pick the singing group over
See,
the
that's the
crying
thing, I don't
baby.
See, and I was going with the fact that Willow really likes to listen to loud music, and it's way easier to drown out singing than
But
it
here's
is
the
baby
thing.
screaming.
I just figured that the babies would stop crying eventually.
Sometimes.
You would figure that.
Not all the time.
I've been on long flights where they don't. Alrighty. What we got?
I know Nikki as well as I think I do. Oh, good.
Is Art the Clown on there? Because then we got it.
What is it?
Guys, give me one margarita.
Give me one margarita.
I'm gonna open my legs. I'm gonna give you some head. I'm gonna put it in my puss, put it in my tush, or put it in your butt.
Oh, okay.
Yours specifically. Yours, the royal you, the whole table. Every single one of y'all.
So the
Hello.
top would be the most likely thing you would do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nikki's not.
None of these. Nikki, you
Can
do
I-
none of these.
Can I say something that's going to be extremely stupid?
Sure.
I've never known if head is a blowjob or not.
Or
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. It's a blowjob.
Okay.
Okay, well that makes me not want to put that there then.
I'm not a prude. I just have never had much interest.
That's
so
fair.
I kind of have a hard time. But
That's
I
a
love
good
this card.
answer.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I like how we've all decided and Nikki hasn't put
Yeah.
down any of her tiles yet.
I'm sorry. This is harder for me than I thought it was gonna be. I got really excited to read the card.
Yeah.
And then I thought about it.
And you were like, oh, I actually have to answer
It's
these.
like, oh,
and then I
think
went,
all-
where am I? Okay.
I feel like there's one definitive answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the rest were kind of wild cards for me.
I don't know which one you're saying is the definitive answer because I don't even know what my one definitive answer is, okay? How are there are two of these that I don't know how they're different, and it's making me aggravated. So I don't know which one goes first.
You mean the open my legs or put in my clothes?
Yes!
Yeah. I'm imagining.
Because I think that A is implying the same thing as C is.
It's
I'm
not
imagining-
the action, though.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
C is like
Yeah.
a toy and A is like a penis.
Yeah, you can put
What?
anything in your puss.
Yeah, you can put anything in your puss.
You are.
No, hold on.
Okay, hold on. You're saying something very different than what Mara's saying. What were you? What?
Opening your legs doesn't imply anything's going in it.
See, that's what I.
Yeah,
that's
you
what I
could
was
just have
thinking
like
too.
a wide stance.
That's
Yeah.
kind of what I was thinking too. Or
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, no, it's margaritas plural. It doesn't say how many margaritas. Fuck! This is so hard. I feel like I'm treating this like voting, and this is not a life or death situation, but I'm over
I
here
feel like we can't try to
okay.
convince her of anything at past this point.
Okay.
Nikki, this
Uh-huh,
is your
uh-huh,
question.
uh-huh.
This is your question.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, that's insane.
This is the thing
that would
take
be
me
it.
45
You
minutes. Suddenly I understand why people take so long to cut their own legs off.
I thought there was a definitive answer for me,
Okay.
and now I don't think that that's the.
I am
Yes.
not
Okay.
confident.
Okay, I feel
Yeah.
like maybe I
Yeah.
have a chance for maybe a point or two.
I don't.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
Here we are.
reveal.
In hell. This is my saw trap.
Purgatory.
Anyway. Okay. I put A because as we had discussed, I feel like that makes Mars
Yeah.
interpretation makes the most sense to me because otherwise they'd be both the same thing. C because standard practice, fine with that. E because I always kind of secretly thought pegging someone sounded fun. B because I don't really like it. And then D because I've never tried and I don't really care to.
Okay, hear
fair.
me out.
Yeah.
Because it's standard practice, I feel like margaritas give this vibe of like being like, oh, we're silly, goofy, we're gonna try something crazy. So like E makes more sense. Also, I just feel like it's funnier, and that felt like more your vibe.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, that's right.
I felt like
you would
the
be-
second I read "put it in your butt," I was like, "That's
Yeah.
Nikki."
Yeah, like I imagine like after a couple margaritas, like you want to be like
Nikki's
in
like-
charge.
yeah.
And be like,
That's
turn
exactly
around
it.
and bend
Nikki's
over.
like,
Okay.
we're doing.
Yeah.
You have more faith in my level of confidence than I do. Clear.
It's the margaritas.
It's the margaritas.
It's the margaritas. Apparently.
Because opening your legs is easy, even without like
Yeah.
margaritas.
I mean, here's the thing with opening your legs. That could be anything. It could just be a wide stance. And you know what I see Nikki doing all the time? Squaring the fuck up.
I can't tell if you're arguing that my A should move or if it should stay.
No,
it
it's
should
perfect.
move. It should move.
Absolutely not. Nikki is always
Yes.
squared the fuck up.
It
It's
should
the
be so
easiest thing to do.
solid.
There's no action in it. It's not
Opening my
inherently
legs
sexual if you don't
is-
want it to be.
No, but it is though.
No, it's not.
Read it. when someone tells you you should open your legs or is telling you you're opening your legs too much, they ain't telling you that you're just squatting there too much.
Yeah, no, they're telling you.
You can do whatever
Yeah.
you want if you open your legs. That has to be
But you
a
don't
yes
need a
or a no.
margarita.
Consent first.
You don't need a margarita for that.
Again, I'm like, put it in my puss, the fucking margarita.
I feel
put the
like
margarita
Niki
in your
gets
purse.
more
It's like,
unhinged.
open my legs.
Whoa.
That's a penis going in
Listen,
there.
drinking
That's
just
a dick.
I interpret that the other direction.
drinking just enhances who you already are. If Nikki's already squaring the fuck up and just like wide stance in it, then margaritas are going to solidify that A stays where the fuck it is.
If you're saying that
Okay.
it brings out who you are,
Yeah.
you're basically telling her she's a slut. 'Cause
I
she's
did not
opening
say
her
that.
legs.
See, well, and the way
And Nikki knows that I'm not saying
the way
that.
I interpreted open my legs was like just fooling around.
Yeah,
you
you're
know?
just fooling around. You're just a silly little goofball.
With their clothes
I was also
off.
thinking like sexy fooling around too, but
I
like
mean, you
yeah,
can do that
yeah,
too. But
yeah, right.
you hear what I'm saying?
No.
No, Zoe doesn't, but this isn't about Zoe.
Yes, it is.
It's
It's
not.
not about Zoe. It's
No, it's
true.
not.
But I like your thought process.
Yeah.
But I think the only thing that's changing for me is E because I do agree that is funnier.
It's funnier. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
The only one that's not moving is D.
No, that shouldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
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 Zoe, I gotta
Yeah.
say before anything that I'm proud of you because you've been sticking to your guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been arguing and I
Yeah.
like it.
It's good.
I like you like this.
Y'all are loud. I have to argue.
Yeah.
It's working.
I'm glad that we brought that out.
But I feel like you would still want to like put something in someone. What was it? Put it in your butt.
yeah.
I feel like she would be more
Yeah,
like.
but not
She would be
over-
more likely to do that on margaritas.
Yeah.
Right,
I think
that's
so.
why-
Where like
fine,
opening
yeah,
your
that.
legs is something like you would be probably do sober.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because it's
I mean, see,
specifically-
Is
also
that gonna
something
be
that I
the
do
number
sober.
one? Like, put it in your butt isn't the first thing you do. You don't have one margarita and go, all right, let me put it in your butt.
Margaritas.
I mean, I might say that, but I don't know.
Yeah,
if I
you would
actually
say it,
do
but you're not gonna do it
There's
before
multiple.
open legs.
But I
There's
feel like
multiple.
you would say it. I feel like Nikki would be like, okay, let me put it in your butt before she'd be like, look at my legs open.
That's exactly it.
Because she wants to see what she's working with first before she opens her legs. Make sure it's up to par.
We've gone places. I think I'm just gonna lock in because I'm scared to change any of my answers now.
Okay, everyone flip it.
I'm stressed.
This
is my saw trap.
Nikki, the best.
Wow, bitch, you really do.
That's why she was fighting so hard for it.
This also was pretty much exactly what happened when we were at PAX.
Yeah.
Mark kept just knowing every single thing I put, and I was like, do you live inside my brain? What is happening?
Okay.
Wow.
It is now Zoe's time.
Okay. Alternate reality.
Ooh.
Farts are compliments.
Oh.
Bread was never invented. Africa. Don't talk about bread that way. Africa colonized Europe.
Oh.
Dinosaurs are still alive.
Whoa.
Babies birthed out of penises.
Okay, so what's the context for this?
I would say the most like the reality I would prefer to have on top, and then the least reality.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the
Yeah, like,
best to worst.
If you had to get shoved into another dimension, which one would you be the least sad about at the top?
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Oh man.
This is kind of tough.
This is so tough because I know what I would put on the bottom. I also know what I would put at the top because I think it's funny.
Agreed.
Fuck, man. Living inside your brain is hard.
I know it is.
I like it though. It's fun in here.
Oh man, I'm so conflicted.
This is funny.
This is really rough.
This one's also funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. E, because I don't want to. I mean, yeah, if babies birthed out of penises, that would be
Hilarious.
Yeah.
way more convenient for us.
Yeah.
And then C, Africa colonized Europe. I don't really care about. It doesn't really. I mean, if it happened, whatever.
Okay.
Dinosaurs are still alive. Think that would be cool. Dangerous but cool. And then bread was never invented. I like bread, so I wouldn't necessarily want that to happen. And yeah, I don't like farts, so I wouldn't want those as compliments.
Okay, but hear me out.
Yeah.
Imagine all of the food that wouldn't exist if bread was never invented. Cookies were an accident because people were trying to make cake. Cake is sweet bread. Pasta is bread. Pizza, bread. It's all bread. So many foods are bread.
But it's
Tortillas, bread. Naan, bread. Fucking. So many foods are bread.
So are you arguing for it to be higher?
I feel
on the
like bread
list or lower.
No, bread is like the worst conceivable option because
Right.
like so
Which is
many
why
foods
it's
wouldn't
down
exist.
here.
Yeah, but like farts or compliments is something that you could kind of like.
Live with.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Unless
I
you
feel
hate
like-
farts.
Okay, but here's the thing. If you hate farts and then you got complimented for it instead of like shunned for it, that feels a little easier.
But
I'm not farting in public though.
I
Okay,
feel like
you
just
don't
fart
have
on
to.
Command.
Yeah.
I feel
So
like
I can't
even
just,
if you
like-
hate
I feel like it
farts,
doesn't change much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just makes the world a little more frustrating.
If
Bread not
anything,
existing
it
changes
makes-
your whole diet.
If anything,
Lots
it
smellier.
makes people like want to fart more.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think that's true.
They would be farting up the storm everywhere.
I
Imagine
think
trying to hit on someone and you just fart.
I think that
Exactly.
listen, hear me out. The way I read this card, and I know that this is about you, not about me, but the way I read this card was like when you go to Japan and you're supposed to slurp your noodles.
Yeah.
It's like it's a food thing. So like it would really only be like it's like when people like interpret burping as like
If it
like
said
I just
somebody
had a
burps
really
and you're
good
like,
meal.
nice job.
If it
that's it.
said burps are compliments, fine, but it's not that.
Okay, well hear me
Smelly.
out about something
Too
different
smelly.
then.
I used to date
If
someone
you
who
don't
farted all
have
the time. It was
any
fucking
sort of
gross.
like indifferent,
And we ain't
like,
together anymore.
if you're feeling sort
Because
of
of the farts.
more indifferent about Africa colonizing Europe versus the other way around, and then I know that dinosaurs being alive is like cool and stuff, but like you did mention that it was dangerous. So like,
That's why
if it's
under
more
the
dangerous,
colonization. 'Cause
right.
They're still fucking adorable.
yeah. Dinosaurs.
I want to ride a dinosaur.
Dinosaurs.
right, so then it should be
Big
higher.
chickens.
And besides, they never said they would just be roaming everywhere. It could just be Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
We all know how that ended.
Yeah, but that's because a man was stupid.
And man is stupid. Does that change?
What if it's Zoe's Jurassic Park?
That'd be awesome.
Is that gonna be? Are you gonna be able to take care of all the dinosaurs?
I would have
Yes.
way bigger guns.
Fair.
Pow, pow.
I'm just saying.
I'm also just saying, if we figure out how to solve the problem of them deciding they could asexually reproduce, which is what happened in the movie, and that's the only reason they were a problem, then I think it would be cool. Because you like snakes and shit, and you know what
Yeah.
dinosaurs
Dinosaurs are
are?
big snakes.
Big chicken lizards.
Yeah.
And big chicken lizards fucking rock.
Yeah, they're pretty
Also,
So,
they
like, that would be better then.
Shush! They found. Yes, I'm arguing that it would be better. Yes. Anyway, they found a sample in amber that proves that dinosaurs had feathers.
True.
Right.
Which means they're fluffy and cute in addition to being big, crazy creatures that are cool as shit. You could ride one like a horse.
But I still think
Imagine riding up to work on a dinosaur.
I don't know,
more
birds
dangerous
scare
than a
me, so
dinosaur.
like dinosaurs
Yeah, but
having
they're like
feathers is
lizards with
scary as
feathers.
fuck. They
They're
ain't,
different. They're different.
soft
they ain't
lizards.
lizards, they're birds.
Lizard
Some are birds
are
and some
scary.
are not.
They're lizards.
I think birds are scarier than lizards. So if it was like, if they were actually
But
more
if you're
related to
arguing that
lizards.
dinosaurs being alive are cool, wouldn't it
What
be
are you
higher?
trying to argue? So what are you
I'm trying to argue
this?
that dinosaurs still being alive is way cooler
Than Africa
than
be
colonizing
colonizing
Europe.
Europe.
I mean,
I
colonization in
think-
general just sucks. So just like, you know.
But it
either
happens
way.
all over the world. So like
Right. So I feel like
everyone
it
would
should
just
be
colonize.
middle of the road then.
It just feels like normal to have other countries colonizing over time.
Mhm.
Like colonization's just been happening since we were born, since
Right.
before we were born.
Right.
Right.
It just feels more mundane.
I just think dinosaurs are cool.
Cooler than colonizing Europe.
Oh god.
How many countries colonize?
Okay, I don't care about cooler than colonizing Europe, but I definitely think dinosaurs are
Okay,
cooler
I
than babies
agree.
birthed out of penises.
I agree.
I think that's
dinosaurs
funny,
are cool,
but-
so I will switch those two.
Any last words, everybody?
I still think dinosaurs should be at the top.
Okay, I'm locked in.
Listen,
I almost got all of them.
Dinosaurs.
If you didn't switch,
I
would've
really
gotten all
wanted
of
to
them.
do-
I didn't
really
know that
wanted you to
Zoe
switch
hated
D&E.
farts this much.
yeah,
I
I
did.
got nothing.
But I at least got 3.
I really
I don't
wanted you
know
to
why I
switch
do,
D&E. I was trying so hard to get you to move that one up.
Yeah.
How many did you get? Like
None.
Okay.
I would have got 2 if you would have switched these. That's why I was gunning so hard.
You were.
All of them if you didn't switch these
I was
two.
like,
so funny.
babies birthed out of penises. I know this is what Zoe's
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah, considering I'm about to have a baby, I would rather.
Yeah.
That's what I was like.
I'd rather it be birthed out of a penis.
Yeah.
That is absolutely reasonable, and that's
Yeah.
why I put it high up. But I was like, you like lizards and shit. I'm not winning.
painful. So like the most painful.
Oh, okay.
So we have breaking a nail,
Ooh.
muscle cramp,
Ooh.
Okay.
water up my nose,
Ugh.
stepping on a Lego,
Mhm.
and biting my tongue. Okay.
Okay.
So quiet in here.
I know, we're all thinking so fucking hard now.
Last round.
I know, this is
Wow.
for all the beans, dude.
It is.
Who's winning right now?
Do you want to know or do you want to be completely surprised?
I think I want to be surprised.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm fine with either way. I mean, what else we got?
There should be a breakup on that list.
Oh, and like emotional pain?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That would be cheating.
Okay.
That'd be a top.
That would definitely be.
All right. I've got muscle cramp. That shit's painful.
Mhm.
I've had lots of those, and especially as a runner, in my time, getting that is the worst.
You know what I'm gonna tell you.
And I also hate waking up with like Charlie horses.
You know what I'm gonna tell you.
Maybe.
Drink more water.
Breaking a nail. Stepping on a Lego. Biting my tongue. And water up my nose.
Okay, but how is a muscle cramp, which you can like rub out and it only lasts
shit
for a couple minutes, compared to breaking a nail that
Because
like takes
it can
weeks
be-
to grow out?
I don't know. breaking a nail
My nails
is
are
just, like,
really
over.
strong.
Yeah.
And
So, okay.
so
My argument about breaking a nail is that why is breaking a nail so high up on your list when it doesn't really hurt? It's just annoying.
sometimes
Exactly.
It
it's
hurts if you have acrylics. It hurts like fuck for me sometimes, but like you got real nails.
Yeah.
I do have real nails.
And
The
they're
year that I
strong.
spent with real nails.
But when I have broken a nail in ways that it like really hurts, it's definitely worse than any of the other things on the list.
You
Right.
just like put a Band-Aid
Which
on it.
is why it's
That's
worse
crazy to me.
than muscle cramp.
I feel like biting your
No.
tongue is like the
That's
worst.
It's
way
like
worse
2
than breaking a nail.
seconds.
Yeah, but like if you really chomp on it to the point that it bleeds, that shit hurts all day, and then it's like swollen
Yeah.
and weird the next day, and then it's like tender, and then every time you eat, you inevitably end up like rubbing it against your teeth, and then you're like, man, my tongue still hurts.
It's like the
And
same
it
energy
sucks.
as if
I
you
don't
bite
think I've
your
ever
cheek.
bit my tongue that hard.
That's insane to me because
That is
I
crazy
do
to
it
me.
like
Oh my god,
twice a month.
falling and biting your tongue, like
Oh
bite
god,
it off.
yeah.
Okay, that terrifies.
Also,
Yeah.
water
okay, if you
up
bite
your
your tongue,
nose
if you
is
bite your tongue bad enough, you can drown in your own blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
And water up your nose isn't that bad. You just like,
Yeah.
you know.
That's why
I
it's
still-
the bottom.
it's-
I
It's
still think
worse than
muscle
come
cramps
up
are
the nose. Or it's
terrible.
not as worse as come up the nose, you know?
I feel like it's
you just
different
like
because
swimming.
cum is more like
Viscous.
viscous.
Yeah.
Right, which is more dangerous.
I just think that biting your tongue is worse
I
than
think biting
breaking
your
a
tongue
nail.
hurts more than breaking a nail for sure.
I do feel like though, stepping on a Lego is like the exact middle point between all of
That's
these.
why I
because
feel like
it sucks, but it's so easily avoidable.
yeah.
I hate breaking a nail.
All of the other
yeah,
things are
it's
just
the
like
worst thing.
It hurts. It's the literal worst thing.
it's the shifty eyes.
Listen, no, I've cried from some muscle cramps.
Me too.
That's valid.
I've been there.
That's why it's at the top.
I've
for
also
me.
cried from biting my tongue.
Maybe it's just me because I have really fucked up teeth, but oh my god, I've bitten my tongue so many times and it hurts.
Worse
every
than
single
stepping on
fucking
a
time.
Lego.
Like eventually, if I break a nail, I'm like,
I can't think of the last time breaking a nail hurt unless I had acrylic nails.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
true. Like acrylic nails do
Oh,
really,
yeah.
like are really painful.
Yeah.
And
compared
Laura always
to
has natural nails.
Yeah.
This is
I
true.
guess biting your tongue is worse than stepping on a Lego.
That is a lot worse.
Muscle cramp though at the top is kind of crazy.
It's not.
It's not
moving.
crazy.
It is
I
not
think it
moving.
makes perfect sense. Because it's
Just
always in
stretch.
the middle of the night and then you have to hold your fucking leg weird. If I get cramps in my calf, I always have to push my
takes
toes against the wall or it won't
The
go
air
away.
out of my lungs sometimes.
Yeah.
What are y'all
Yeah.
doing in y'all sleep?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll wake up with it and it's just like searing.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
You're catching me on this nail thing.
I just don't think it
I
hurts
don't
that
think
bad.
it's that bad.
I just think of all of the things on this list. In my heart of hearts, I feel like breaking a nail is the least offensive.
I've never been this divided over something.
Locked
Lock
in.
in?
My last three are
I only
not
got
it,
one.
but listen, if I could have got you to move that A down to the bottom, I would have been set.
They ruined it for
Niki.
you.
I'm
So sorry. Why was muscle cream at the bottom?
Because
Oh, wait,
out
no,
of
two, you got
everything, I don't know. To
You
me,
could never convince me of that.
I was trying.
Zoey, how many did you get?
None.
Okay.
Tragic.
Are you guys ready for the results?
I am ready.
Okay, at the very bottom, me and Nikki are tied with 9.
Hey!
Yeah.
Time though, I like that.
Zoey has 14.
Woo!
Lucky
Mar
number.
has 17.
Nice.
It was all those times you knew all of my answers
It is
somehow.
true.
Yeah.
It is true. So Mar is the winner.
Good job.
And me and Nikki are equal losers.
I love
True.
to be right.
Mars the master debater.
And I'm mid.
Chat.
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 How would you rank the margarita? Put A, B, C, D, E in whatever order you would have put it in the comments. Thank you, internet.